Hey guys, I'm Sean with the Comics Pals. We are here live at New York Comic Con 2018. It's day 2. We're tired. We're not that tired. It's going to get crazier.
Yes, hopefully.
Standing next to me is a brilliant creator, super talented writer and artist, dynamic duo all in one package, Lynn Smith.
That was a great introduction. Can you record that for me? I want it on my phone,
Yeah, we can work that out.
Yeah,
we
okay,
can work
good,
that out.
good.
How's the con treating you so far?
Excellent. It's been great. And, besides taking an hour to get to the bathroom, an hour to get back, I'm having a great time. Yes.
I've had that same experience.
Yes.
How many times have you been to New York Comic Con?
Once before. It was, 3 years ago, I think, but I was upstairs at the Devil's Due booth. So this is the first time I've actually been here in the Artist Alley.
Wow. And are you enjoying the experience?
I'm loving it. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. I mean, I'm looking around at this row alone, and I'm among my peers. This is awesome. People that I look up to as well, and so it's good.
Yeah, and this year is the best I've seen it in a really long time. The AC is working. It wasn't working last year. So it's been incredible, and there's a lot of new faces like yourself who haven't tabled here before. I'm wowed by how many new people are here this year.
Yeah. So I heard horror stories about last year. We were a little warm on setup day, so we were concerned. But yeah, no, it's been good, and I'm honored to be among these faces for sure.
So you probably get a ton of interesting commissions, people coming up to you wanting different stuff. What are some of the more interesting ones that people have asked you for?
Okay, so first I'll start with a horror one. Okay. Someone wanted an adult character in a diaper.
What?
To each his own, I guess. But I actually have an example of one that I really enjoy. So villains and heroes knitting. Some of these commissions are just winners, and some of them are like, oh, okay, all right, whatever you like, but this one's a winner.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
What would compel someone to want this?
Well, look how happy he looks. I mean, honestly, I don't know, but I want to see the rest of her collection because it's amazing.
I do too, and let's be honest, who hasn't had that look of joy on their face when they've been knitting?
I've never knitted, but I think I might have to start.
I actually haven't either.
Yeah, well.
I'm gonna start after this. I'm gonna need a new hobby because I'm gonna be so exhausted. All I'm gonna be able to do is knit.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm new to you, and I learned of you because of Hope, and you're working with Dirk Manning on that book. I think you are doing an incredible job with it. It's got a different look and feel than a lot of Dirk's other stuff, and I think a huge part of that is what you've done artistically, and so thank you for that. I really enjoyed it. What went into that sort of collaborative process between you and Dirk, and what did you want to bring to this book?
Expression-wise, that's where I live and breathe, is just expressions on the characters. So I knew that when Dirk pitched me the idea, he's like, I know you can handle this, I know you can handle the emotion of it. Because straight out of the gate, the first issue is just Emotion City. Yeah. So he knew that I could handle the emotion part. I think it was because I'm different from all his other projects. This is why he approached me as well. So, and it doesn't hurt that we're friends as well. We're enemies. I hate him. Yeah.
Yeah. When I interviewed him earlier, he mentioned to me that you brought a lot of ideas to the book that really sort of shaped it in a way that he didn't even envision it before. What about, every creator brings themselves to a story. So, if you're comfortable, what do you think you brought from yourself to this?
So, I don't want to give anything too much away, but in the script, it called for her to break down a little more, and I said, no, let's pull it back, and let's show some strength in her reactions. So I think that was what I applied, from myself. I cry on a dime. Don't think I'm some strong female, but it's just, I was like, it hurts more if she's not crying as much. So little suggestions like that for the first issue. And a couple lines I suggested for the first issue, but the big overall arc is the little twist ending is what he was telling me the story, and I kind of inserted it in, and he's like, oh, that's even better. So Yeah, so it was within talking to each other about the overall arc, collaboration. That ending came about.
Well, I thought it was brilliant. We don't want to spoil it. There's a lot of people out there. You should buy this. Make sure to get Hope #1. There's a lot of people out there who haven't had the chance to pick it up and see it. But I will say that ending and the twist in the middle really rocked me, and I can't wait to see what more you guys have in store for this book.
Yes, me too. Me too.
Now, I heard from a little birdie that you have an aggressive side, that you have a dark side. And so I see on your neck you've got the Cthulhu necklace there. Is there something I should know?
Okay, this actually was a gift today. Someone left it for me on the chair this morning, so I'm gladly wearing it. But I'm gonna use a quote, and you're not gonna like it, or you're not gonna like me when I'm angry. So I don't want to bring it out.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be sure to stay on your good side because we wouldn't want that. I intend to leave this con alive and demon free. So. So you've also got another book, Plume. Now, I wanted to ask you about this book. Can you tell the people out there who maybe haven't had the chance to read it sort of what it is, what it's about?
Yeah, so it is a Western with a magical element to it. My pitch is always Indiana Jones meets Hell on Wheels, the female lead. So there's some magical artifacts in the West. Main character is Vesper Grey. She's on this quest for revenge, the typical Western revenge story. But the white-haired guy, I usually have a banner behind me. So the white-haired guy is a reluctant guardian angel to her. So he's strung along for this revenge kick. And it's done. It's finished. I finished it October of 2017. So I've got the collected version and 4 volumes total. So, yeah.
That's fantastic, and I like that kind of that combination there. What were some of the inspirations for you behind the story? What did you really want to say with this?
Oh, well, the number one thing was a strong female lead that's completely covered up. That was a strong thing for me. But, many hours of playing Red Dead Redemption. Oh my gosh, and I can't wait. It's very soon. That second one's coming out, yeah. Yes. So that inspired the Western theme. I always loved, the Western theme, but that game really ignited the passion in me. And yeah, I just wanted a little bit of a magical aspect to it, just kind of, tweak the story a little bit. Sure. So, and I could get to play with the plots and the characters and reality, basically. So.
Sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
So we actually have a video game podcast that we do, and your answer about Red Dead inspired me to want to ask you, what other games do you play?
Last of Us, that's my 2 favorite are Last of Us and Red Dead Redemption. Okay. Oh my gosh. Story-wise, that's a beautiful game. PUBG, when I want to kill time.
Really?
Yeah. Winner, chicken dinner. Ark, okay. Ragnarok. Yeah, that. We have been playing way too many hours in that game. Let's see, what other games? Now I'm blanking on all the games.
Spider-Man, maybe?
No, but I have been watching someone play through it, and that looks really good.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, God of War. Yeah.
Yes.
The fact that it's all one shot. Oh my God, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Any through Steam, any games that I can get my hands on. Gary's mod. Come on, I'll just play hours of whatever in that game. So, yeah, whatever I can get my hands on.
Okay, so this question is, I'm hoping you give the right answer here. Okay. Are you a Sony person or are you a Microsoft person?
I am a Sony person.
Yes, take that, Andy. She's with me. Sony all day, every day. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah, very, very much so.
Have you been a lifelong gamer?
Yes. Back when it's Sega and Nintendo 64 and I was in front of the TV constantly.
What about gaming sort of captures your mind the most?
Story, and then you are involved in it. You're actually playing the story. So, I think that's why I loved Last of Us so much. Is because you're just so immersed into it, and you're experiencing it along with the characters. Yeah. And but back in the Sonic and Hedgehog days, it's just to kill time, and there's a little accomplishment every time you get past a level. yeah, your day's set. You're feeling good about yourself. So,
Sure.
yeah.
I think when it comes to gaming and comics, there's an overlap there. I love the way that comics draw in the reader, and I think that gaming actually does that just as well. And it's different than movies, and it's different than books, because with those, at least for me, you feel like you're on the outside looking in. The best comic book creators draw you into the moment. That's something that Hope did. So I think that you have mastered that, and I would hope that video games had some kind of influence on the way that you tell stories.
Oh yeah, I've never even thought of it that way, but yeah, I would say there is a huge influence. If a game's done right, you don't even notice those little moments, and
Right.
Yeah.
So other than Hope, what else are you working on? You said Plume is wrapped. What do you have coming?
So I have a story called Afterglow with Pat Shand. He's writing it and I'm drawing it. It is about a post-apocalyptic world where a radioactive event happens, and so everything's like nice and beautiful and bright and glowy. So it's a beautiful like post-apocalyptic world. But like all the animals drank the water, so they're like mutants. So it's this girl traveling around this beautiful, brightly lit world on a giant mutant cat. Yeah, he pitched it to me, and I'm like, you have me at mutant cat, so that's good. So that's coming out in the beginning of next year.
Okay.
And then I have 2 projects in the works that I can't quite talk about, but it's right around the block where I can finally announce it. So soon.
Okay, so soon means that we can't get the exclusive.
No,
Oh.
not yet.
All right,
Not yet.
fair enough. We will wait like the rest of the world. I personally am eagerly anticipating what you do. I'm so impressed with your work on Hope, so impressed with Plume, what I've had the opportunity to read, and I can't wait to see what you do next. So, yeah, thank you so much for doing this with me. Where can the people find you all over the internet if they want more from you?
So KaylinSmith.net, Kaylin tweets on Twitter, and then Handmade Crown on Instagram. Don't ask where that came from.
Now I want to ask where that came from.
Random name generator.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's actually not bad for the random name generator.
Yeah, I know. I was like, okay, I'm keeping it. So yeah.
Well, we're the Comics Pals. That actually didn't come from the random name generator.
Okay.
That came from our collective brains, which explains a lot about how we think. And we are all over the internet. We are on social media at the Comics Pals. We are going to be here at New York Comic Con until we are blue in the face, interviewing some of the top talent in the industry. So stay tuned for that. Before you jump off this video, make sure to like, comment, share with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. It's free to do, helps out a lot more than it costs you, so make sure to do that. And, of course, stay tuned for all of our New York Comic Con 2018 content. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you on the other side.